It's good to see you. It's very important that you watch the entire video because this is going to change your life. I was initially very hesitant to release this to the public, so consider yourself blessed. I'm going to show you something that's going to blow you away. Just 5 minutes of your time. If you could just turn off your cell phone and all that, pay attention. I'm going to tell you a story about how 2 years ago I was down and out, devastated after a divorce, and using a very, very special, unique digital currency platform, I was able to scale easily and effectively and octuple my money. This was done during a bear market. I'm not talking about when Bitcoin hit 20,000, oh, everybody made money. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just being able to ride that wave, $6,000 to $7,000 back and forth. You're making big gains happen. This is something that's very, very important for you to listen to. I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm not a business major. I didn't graduate Wharton. I was able to acquire this very, very unique strategy. I had nowhere else to turn to. This is something that really worked for me, and I think you're really going to dig it. So, it all started in 2012. I'd heard about this Bitcoin. I said, what is Bitcoin? It wasn't until 3 years later that I started hearing about it all over the place, right? And at that point, I bought $100 worth of Bitcoin. No big deal, right? Well, that $100 turned into $750. I said, well, I can scale this. I wish I had a couple more zeros on top of that 100, right? Gee. But then that $750 was very easy to reinvest immediately. Unlike the stock market, right, where they have the regulations and it takes you 2 or 3 days to reinvest it. Who needs that? Guess that's why I had tried my luck with E-Trade and nothing ever happened, right? Internet marketing made me a whole bunch of money. Stock trading? I don't think so. You know what made me more money, even more than internet marketing? This digital currency strategy that I'm about to share with you. I've got the actual blueprint. In addition to the blueprint, I've also got some automated tools that are going to make everything real easy for you, just like training wheels. Remember the time when you learned how to ride a two-wheeler? Well, this is like that. Except this is through your computer instantly. Instantaneous profits dropping on you like that scene from Magnolia where the frogs were falling from the sky. We're going to show you how to octuple any money that you put into the system. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to take $100 and turn it into $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, even $100,000, as I'm going to show you here with this exact real example. So you have to understand that there are certain cryptocurrency coins that are like dormant volcanoes. They're just rearing to blow. Now you're looking at this in chronological order, January, February, March, April, etc. And then up here you've got the price per coin. Here's the timeline of where the price of the coin is going, fluctuating. And then here are your results. This is the amount of money that $100, based on $100, how much that $100 will become. So, this is an actual example that really happened. When you get into a coin, it's actually like playing a game, and it all tells a story, right? So let's tell this story really quickly right now so you can understand. The minute that this coin came out, and it was publicly traded in a cryptocurrency exchange, very shortly after, it did rise in value 500%. It went up to 5 cents, okay? Which was awesome. So at that point, I sold. I like profits. I want you to be able to have multiple sales in your Coinbase account. Every day, have a few of those. It's a great thing to be able to do. Then, after you sell it, a lot of other people are selling it too, and it dies back down to around 2 cents. It went up and down a little bit. This is the second place where I got in, okay? It then did 1,000%, okay? And what that means is 10 times your money. This turned into $1,000. Now, for a lot of people, they got in and they forgot about it. Sure, that's something you could do. Sit on it, it could turn into $100,000. I accelerated the increments here. You know why? Because this actual coin increased in value so much that in reality would have been at the roof of my house. So I had to do that for it all to fit in here. That's how much growth this coin had. Now, in the stock market, right? Some of the bigger stocks that you can get into, what are they going to return you every year? Maybe 10, 20, 30%? Well, one of the bigger cryptocurrency opportunities that you might have heard of, Ethereum, it actually fluctuated up and down 20% and back down 20% a couple times in the last month. That's right, nowadays, where you probably heard that Bitcoin is decreased in value and a lot of the other altcoins have decreased in value, and it's a bear market, and it's not a good market to get into. Check out Ethereum and what it's done the last month. You buy when it's red and you sell when it's green. That's opposed to popular opinion, right? A lot of people get into trouble because they fall into the hype of the moment, and then it's too late for them to jump off. They're like, what do I do now? You bought it when the price was too high, silly. And here's the second secret. Now, I sell a lot of domain names. I've been in domaining for a long time. That's selling a domain name and making a lot of money doing that, right? Now, everyone knows me as a guy who's had a lot of success with that. Domaining is difficult. You have to do a lot of work with the domain that you purchase. With this, you don't need to do any work with what you've purchased. You do set it until the next sell moment. Now think of sell moments as getting a bus ticket or going to a movie theater and seeing a movie. What time is that movie playing, right? So you need your timings. When it comes to crypto, if you've got good timings, you can jump on the bus and you can get on the bus at that time that bus is leaving and you don't miss the bus, you're going to do fine. You got to know when to get on the bus and get off the bus. What happens if you fall asleep on the bus? You might wake up and you're like, oh man, where am I? You missed the stop. You missed the bus stop. Now what's happening with a lot of the people who try crypto and fail is they're not getting on the bus on time and then they're sitting there having to wait, or they're getting on the bus and then they're falling asleep and not getting off the bus at the right time. What about just having a couple really cool indicators that'll let you know, hey, wake up! Get off the bus, right? And cash in and make some good money. So that's what I would like to do, is I'd like to be able to get you into my back office and give you the times. Give you the bus stops, for instance. Or tell you, for instance, what time you can make that movie. What time is the plane leaving? You get my drift, right? Now there's multiple times every day that you can get in and get out. That's all you have to do. You have to grasp the opportunity of being able to profit 20% off something 3 times in a day. You have to be able to grasp this opportunity before it's gone. Never before has there ever been an opportunity to be able to cash out with 20% growth on something 3 times a day. I mean, this is unheard of. So that's what I'd like to do, is I'd like to be able to get you in my back office. I can give you my timings. You can color by number. It's just like training wheels. And not only are you going to have these indicators, but you're also going to be able to come on to a live webinar with me, and it's not too hard to grasp. You know why I developed Crypto Blueprint? It's because I saw all of the other crypto products out there, and I was not impressed. This is an easy thing to communicate to you, and it's an easy thing to deliver to you and get you some good results really fast. It's very simple. There's not a lot of moving parts. I'm telling you, those secrets that I told you, it's all about the timings. What are the timings? That's all you need to do. So this is a really, really great addition to your profiting arsenal. I'll tell you that. Someone without this is like someone without protein. I'm going to give you the protein and I'm going to give you those actual timings so you can get in and get out and make some good profits. You're going to get the training. You're going to get the one-on-one with me all for the price of a bus ticket. And it comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. I'm talking it costs the amount of money you're going to spend at Red Lobster for your family. You're going to get in here. I'm going to make sure that you make out like a bandit, and it comes risk-free. 60-day money-back guarantee through our retailer, which is the most trusted retailer on the planet. All right, if you've got kids who are 17 years old, 16 or 17 years old, you're wondering about them going to college, I think you're going to be changing your plans because you want them to come to the class. So let's do this. We're going to kick some butt together. I'm your teacher, Jamie Lewis. Look me up. I love being a philanthropist and giving back to society. I have it in my blood. My father was a communist. I believe in giving it all back. I wouldn't even consider myself a capitalist. I would just consider I stumbled onto something that was unique and strategized and got paid. And that's how it is. Let's get going. We're going to do this together. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to hold you by the hand. So make sure that you get in before we close down. This video is seriously being scrutinized by all of the video sites where you can upload your video. They're scrutinizing this. They don't want this coming out because then everybody's going to have enough money to move to Monaco. They're going to move out of the United States and they're not going to be held down by all the welfare programs. So they're really gunning for me. They don't want a guy like me giving away all the secrets. And so I'm telling you, before they close me down because I'm putting the colleges out of business, get into this program, all right? We're talking limited time only. Consider it the McRib. So this is Jamie Lewis. Make sure to get in. Don't make the mistake. You're going to wake up tomorrow in a sea of regret. You're going to have tears rolling down your face if you don't get into this program. Seriously. All right? So let's do this. I'm going to give you the actual blueprint that has enabled me to triple and quadruple and octuple my monies, even if it's $10. All you need is the amount of money that you spend on a toy at Toys R Us for your child, and you're going to be in my class. You're going to be learning how to make money in 5 minutes. Very easy. All right? So let's do this. I'm very excited to have you. This is Crypto Blueprint. Jamie Lewis signing out.